A lot of people reach out to me and they are so brokenhearted. And the only question they ask is, why did this person do this to me? It's like they least expected that betrayal from that person, right? So today I want to take time and explain certain things to certain people so that if you have experienced this kind of thing in your life, you will get the clear understanding and have closure. And if you haven't and you are in the midst of something like that, you will be aware of what you are in. And if you're trying to be in that kind of relationship with someone, you know what you are getting yourself into, right? In life, there are certain people that see themselves as master planners. They are masters in whatever they do. So they see themselves to be wiser, deserving, better than any other person they meet on earth. Why? Everybody turns to develop certain qualities, characteristics from where they grew up, their surrounding. And certain people are exposed to toxic environments where they grow up with that whole toxic behavior. And people with toxic behavior or background are selfish. They have to fend for themselves and build life for themselves where we're all fighting for ourselves. So you do what you can to get to where you're going. Nobody is going to help you. You need to push yourself. So certain people grew up with that whole mentality. It's that I need to do my best to get to where I'm going. And because of the toxic environment they grew up in, they do not care who they hurt, who they destroy, who they kill to get to their destination. And that's why those people have become so selfish, so dark in their mind, and so focused on getting to where they want to get in life, right? So you can meet such a person who is a master player. In their mind, that's how they see themselves, right? So when you get into a relationship with this person, in as much as we have people that grow up in toxic environments and allow that whole thing to have effect on their lives, there are people that also grow up in toxic environment but do not allow the negative aspect of life to have impact on them. So they also grow learning through their difficulties, healing through their difficulties, and they also become masters in what they do. So there's somebody who is a master planner and somebody who has become good in everything they do because they learned through their experiences and situations. So when these two people meet, that's where the problem is. Somebody who is a master planner, who plans ahead just to take advantage, just to get it all. And somebody who has learned through every situation of their life to become master in everything they do. So when you meet this person, that's what people call the empath and the narcissist, right? So the narcissist is so selfish and so greedy and will do anything to get to their next destination. They feel they are better than everybody. They deserve the best. People need to worship them. They are self-centered. And the empath is somebody who have learned through difficulties and become masters in what they do. So you cannot beat them to their game. Why? Because They work from a genuine place. They are authentic in their doings. So when you get into a relationship with a person who has this background, beginning they are grateful for meeting you, because people that are selfish don't think into the future. They think of the immediate. That's why they are selfish. So when you're dealing with a selfish person, he's thinking of what he will get instantly. But when you are dealing with a smart person, they look into the future. So they make decisions that will last them a lifetime. And a person who is selfish just think of right now. So they make decision that will benefit them in a short term, right? So when this person gets involved with this person who is good in everything they do, because they are coming out from a genuine place, they start realizing this person is different from the people I've met. Because that person, let's say a man, his environment exposes him to toxic people like himself. So now he has met somebody who is different. Then they start looking at this person. This person is kind. When they are making decision, they take other people into consideration and make decision. They just don't make decision. So they are not selfish. Then they realize these people are smart. They are smart because they sit to think about things and digest them. And they work from that place and they become very smart. And they realize these people are so talented. Like, they see somebody who has everything they wish to have to make them who they think they are, the master planners. Because who they are looking at is a master in whatever they do. So in the beginning, it's like a blessing to them. They start learning. Instead of them learning, they start copying that person. You see, when you learn from somebody, you have to take both negative and positive into consideration. But if you mimic somebody, you just want to be posed as them to the world. You want people to see you like them. And that's where they make the mistake. So in the beginning, they are glad to have this person and their life start changing. Because when you meet these people, they don't really have anything valued in their life. Why? Because they are greedy. They fight for immediate things and those things that doesn't last. So when they meet this person now bring in their ideas, their thinking, how they plan things into the relationship, and this person starts moving along with how this person is. So the world now starts seeing this person changing, right? They are changing. Their way of thinking starts changing. Their way of doing things start changing. Because when they are deciding on things with this person in their life, they will help them to decide a long term instead of a short term. You see, I will have to continue on this by giving a real example so that you get what I'm saying. So move with me into the next video. So these people, when they meet a good person, a real person, it's like they have found diamond, because they don't know how to operate from a genuine place. And now they have somebody who is operating from a genuine place, which they see every single day. So they become curious and you become their case study. Move with me.